A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Game.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Jacob deGrom is just a solid pitcher. He's not overpowering in any sense with any of his three pitches. Good sinking fastball, 93 to 96. Great slider, and a really good changeup. What makes him so good? He'll throw all three of his pitches at any time.
So digging in now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, I'm away, dude. Demographics matter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Jimenez. One away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Ready.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Lifted in the air out to right. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Ready now, Cody Bellinger, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ball one, taken just off the inside.
Bellinger.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah.
The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get the chase up above the zone a little bit.
First time I walk somebody averaging an all-star
He
game.
becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
That's crazy.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bellinger is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network.
Let's see what my team doing.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Polanco will get us started in the top of the second.
The shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 taken. The fastball that clips the inside black.
Hit some.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
I thought that was out, bro.
Find a way to regroup right there. That
Come on,
caught too
smack
much of the
something
plate.
down.
He knew
Sure,
it. He
smack
missed
that
it.
shit.
He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the
Right
first
down.
out of the inning.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And my spotlight is going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Let's go, man.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Great execution of that
This the
changeup
Boston
right
pitcher?
there.
What
Great
pitcher?
arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
This is that.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Fouled off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with the fastball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another 1-2 delivery. This is foul right side. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
All right, let's check out the American League All-Stars on defense. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians' franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make it.
And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Here comes the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third.
I just want to pitch.
Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Roberto Osuna is the winning pitcher of record. So that just...
They played me. I'm still pitching a month. All of that like that. I'm ready to get out of here. Nah, I ain't even changed nothing. At least I paid, right?
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them.
Digging in now, Bo Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Story brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in for the Jays, Adam Frazier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth. No left fielder.
He's set and the pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Here's the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. The fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is there. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Here to the deepest part of the yard.
Oh, man.
Stepping in now, Justin Brown.
The right fielder.
He'll swing and then the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Robbie Bagley. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Robbie Bagley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We've played 2 full. It's the Blue Jays.
Might be my first L.
Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Number 13.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and shoot on that one, 0-2. This pitch is popped up. And there's out number 2. Now the plate on top. A base hit on the first pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
2 out, nobody on. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Urshela is there to make the catch and decided.
Run my pitch game up.
The
4th inning. 36 pitches. Going good.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gordon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
The left fielder, Tyler.
Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get it. Already 2 away here in the home court. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Vogelback. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
The 1-0 home. To the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Justin Brown. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run.
Smacking my feet.
In now, Robbie Bagley. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside. And that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Tauchman goes down for the second out here in the bottom half.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Down and away, ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They
really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he's probably what we call inside conscious.
He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just step off his glove.
Why would you do all that? You was running
away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And if you call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
1-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays leave a pair. Daniel Vogelback will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his soul.
He ain't doing nothing good. I wasn't paying attention.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in and looking for more. Justin Brown will swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, now this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Called strike 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Robbie Bagley. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
I knew it.
He wraps this one up and collects his.
I knew they was going to take that one. Only because I started streaming. Look at that. You see my record?
Second inning and rode that until the very end.
Watch my record. Strikeout. Oh, it was right there. I think she showed that for me. Then 18 wins, 1 loss. All they saying right now is, oh, he's really human. I need to get that change up. I like the velocity. I want to see my style of picture. Oh my goodness, I don't know right to this music. I don't know why this music gotta keep coming on. Come on. I'm in there, the purse. Throw it in the purse, throw it in the purse, in the purse, I don't own no rights to that music. I don't know why they be playing music if they know that we can't play music. Because I ain't even paying attention to that shit. I'm playing the game.
Saturday night baseball coming up from Guaranteed Rate Field in the Windy City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Lucas Giolito will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2,
oh shit. Got us out.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not
I'll go 4 pitches or less.
Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
yeah, Matty B, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series. Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Story scoops it up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Giro? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A ball and a strike now.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Batting 6, the second baseman.
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up in 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Some of our nation's young minds.
They violent in Chicago. You see a boy in the stands?
Coming off a 3-hit performance in the Yankees last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Oh, I
Goes back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Gordon is there. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Raimel Tapia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up, popped him up. Nunez over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA here. And as you can see there, the currently leads the AL in that department. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Scoops up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. A look at our live score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Striding into the box, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Top started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0.
I thought my boy Willie Jensen.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive on this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
The batter.
Stepping in now, number 38. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Bob Conrad, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
That's just right back to the mound. And this one to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. The plate, Tim Anderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving right along into this one as we hit into the late inning. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together. They haven't been able to do that so far, so hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Pops this one up. Nunez is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Raimel Tapia. No hits to this point.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Yohan Moncada. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Ready for another chance? Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fouled off. Here's another 0-2.
Got him.
4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Ready now for the White Sox. Number 8. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Fouled away. Popped up. Nunez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So stepping in, number 38. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Right there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Now batting, right fielder, Bob Conrad.
Into the box now, Bob Conrad. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing, and he pops him up. Stanton coming on, but this will land untouched. One strike from perfection. Here it comes. Popped up. Number 11 waits on it. He's got it, and that does it. It's a perfect game.
Yeah, you heard when it rains and pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Let's go. I've been trying to do that. Trying to do that for the longest, bro.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 13.
Let me get a screenshot.
I get it.
Tonight's paid attention.
You can do it. You can do it. Okay, they like that. Okay, good. Okay. As long as I see progress. It's about progress. I'm trying to get Mavericks to 4. Let's make it faster. Let's make my fastball faster. I can't resist it. I'm a fastball thrower, man. But ain't we at the max though? It's my man, baby. I think we at the max though. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, new Terry map. Okay. Oh shit, Boston Red Sox rival.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Number 28, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next.
Oh, the bad boy running. That's cool.
Big
They put
Daddy
the bad boy
Grant
in the
will be
game.
the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, how about Andrew Benintendi? He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats because we're going to see he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
Right through it here, he's behind 0-1. Maybe, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He was swinging a hot bat in the first half and currently finds himself in second place in the league's home run standings.
And I don't expect him to slow down anytime soon, Matty. He sees himself in second place right here. He wants to get hot and overtake that top spot.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
I remember I went to Yankee Stadium, they was burning caskets filled with Boston Red Sox players.
Swing, line, drive, that's going to be fire. Bogaerts will head for second.
Cut, hold it.
And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it.
3.
He's got it 1 away.
Hey, no runner.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And, guys, we'd be remiss if we didn't focus on the gold glover at second base, D. Gordon. He can beat you in so many ways on the base pass. But let's not kid ourselves. Athleticism allows him to make some pretty special plays on the defensive side of the ball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now.
0-2. You know the old adage, you never throw a lefty down and in with their ability to turn and burn. This pitcher's taking that apart.
He's throwing everything away right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Justin Moore goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And it's 0-2 to Scope. Bogarts at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on it that time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Let's go.
Leading off for the Red Sox. The right
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yo. What's good? You went to the East. You went to the Easter egg hunt? Okay. Where you about to go, home? You out, you on the road. I say you out on the road today. You gotta let me know when you free, son.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Where Fizz at? Fizz still with you?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Christian Vasquez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 28 RBIs.
That's why you gotta stop doing it.
High and deep to right center. Hicks going back at the track. And this one is gone. A home run.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0-1 the count.
Yeah, everybody is GTA. That's the whole fucking point.
1-1-1. On the ground near home. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Maybe.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
0-1.
Count 1-0.
That evens it up 1-1.
It's so real, they keep track of your mental stability on the game. You know that, right? When you look at a player profile,
1-1.
it show you their mental state.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
They parked on the crosswalk.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Story picks it up. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of it, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on the solo home. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.D.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
They want to get that insurance bag away.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
They want to get that insurance bag away.
Fouled away. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Made him know it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Xander Bogaerts is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's the back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nigga tell you how poor he was.
And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, Nero, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
The 1-1. A little roller toward the hole. The tag, and he is out. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now in the box, Todd Kazala. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
1 out, nobody on.
You told him about that?
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, crazy.
The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Yeah.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah. Right.
Now another 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
Yeah.
The next 0-2 misses,
right.
and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The truth break people down.
That's for the Red Sox. The catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Vasquez, 30 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there first. A
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th come. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. One. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Oh, and it sailed right over.
What did they do? Oh my God.
And he's gonna make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him at this point.
Yeah.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On that fastball, too much for him there. 1-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Yeah,
I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The bat, number 2.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And
nah, he lost count.
15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. But they hold a 1-0 lead.
Yeah.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And
You
guys,
said
7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bohr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch on the way.
I ain't gonna hold you. That's what my father said.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to find its
That
way into
said my mom tried to trap him.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He was sent packing on strikes in
Yeah,
his last
right.
trip.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Digging in once again, Todd Quezada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. The 1-0.
Shit, my pop said he ain't even know.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul
my
ball.
ball just came out nowhere with it. Word.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0.
We was in the 80s. We were born in the 80s and 90s.
Ryan Presley is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Boston Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale earns his staff-leading 16th victory of the season. Big Daddy Grant was dominant on his way to 17 strikeouts, but is still tagged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Look at say Blondie.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
That's my boy.
Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox, thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.
That's my boy. Yo, tell him to shut up. Tell him I said shut up. No, tell him I said shut up. Shut up. Kind of like 8, 9. Alright. Lord.